Yo, my name is Lush and welcome to my 2021 setup tour. First of all, we're going to start off with the monitors. So for my main monitor, I currently have an AOC 24 G2U monitor. It's 144Hz and it is what I do all of my gaming on and everything that I'm primarily focused on. The monitor that I have mounted above my main monitor is another AOC 24 G2U, but this time it is only 75Hz because I do not need another 144Hz monitor because I don't game on this monitor. This monitor is primarily used for Spotify when I'm streaming and opening up anything else extra basically. My third monitor, which I currently have vertical, is an Acer Nitro, also 75Hz. This is actually the first monitor that I ever bought and I've been using it since I got my PC set up in 2019. So it's been through it, but I just use it for anything extra. It doesn't get used for anything important, just my chat on stream, and that's about it really, and anything extra, maybe Discord open when I'm just playing games with my friends. I have two ring lights, one of which is still behind me, which is like a £15 one on Amazon. You don't need anything special for your lighting. As long as you pay like £15 for a ring light, that should do the job. However, my other ring light that is currently behind this camera, I have it on a big tripod so that I can move it around wherever I want to do filming. This is a little bit more expensive, but it's still only about £30, so maybe about $50, I don't know, $40 maybe. I couldn't even tell you the brand because I don't really pay for big brands when it comes to lighting, because right now I think a couple of ring lights that are pretty cheap do the job. The mouse that I'm currently running is the Razer Viper Ultimate, and I do believe that it is the best mouse in the gaming industry at the minute. A close competitor is obviously the G Pro Superlight, but I still think the Razer Viper Ultimate probably edges it. However, I have not actually used the G Pro Superlight, so I can't give a direct comparison, but judging with my experience with the Viper Ultimate, it's beautiful. It's wireless and it comes with a docking station, and I have mine in pink and I think it looks pretty nice. Moving swiftly on from the mouse over to the keyboard, I am still using the Razer, what am I using? Moving directly over from the mouse to the keyboard, I'm currently using the Razer Blackwidow V3 10 keyless with pink pudding keycaps. I fucking hate this keyboard now, so sorry Razer, I love everything that you do most of the time, but I have fallen out of love with this keyboard very quickly. In fact, I'm currently looking to build a custom keyboard, so if any companies want to hit me up, I don't want to pay full price for a custom build. But I might have to at some point if I don't get any recognition in terms of partner deals and shit like that, because they're pretty pricey. I don't have the money to spend one on a keyboard right now, so right now this does the job, and it looks nice in my setup, but it's not perfect, you know. I currently use a Gutsy Aiden mousepad. Honestly, can't recommend enough Gutsy Aiden's products. Super good content creator, and his mouse pads are just like, they're just perfect. Really good quality, and I think they look so sick. Apart from the fact that I've spilt some stuff on mine, so it does need a clean, but just ignore that fact and we'll move on. Also, as you can see, I'm still using my GTOmega that I had before as my chair. It's a chair. At the end of the day, you shouldn't be paying big money for a chair, and I kind of regret doing so, but at the same time, I do know that it's going to last me a while, so that's one thing that I've got. Of course, as every single gaming and streaming setup should and does have, I have Ikea Plants. Ikea Plants are so flippin' cheap, but they make your setup look so much cooler just because it adds a bit of greenery. I don't know what it is, but it just makes them look sick, okay? It just does. It makes your setup look so much better. The camera I use for streaming is what I'm using right now, and it is the EOS 250D. I can't show you it, obviously, because I'm recording with it right now, but it has a Sigma lens on it right now. I'll find the actual one and I'll put it on the screen right now because I can't remember the exact name of it. But the lens actually cost me more than the camera. The lens is beautiful, okay? The lens is beautiful, but I do want to make it more of my lifestyle camera so that I can actually do some like real daily life vlog sort of stuff. But for now, it's my streaming camera, which it feels kind of wasted just sitting at the setup, but it is what it is. It's a beautiful looking camera. Of course, I have the Ikea Linman desk. That's what every setup has nowadays. It's just the countertop and the Alex straws. That is, you know that shit because everyone has that. Obviously, as all streamers have, I have a Stream Deck, which is super useful. It's just a macro pad if you guys don't know what it is. It's basically like you can put different things, you can make different buttons on the Stream Deck actually do different things to help you with your streams, like change scenes, skip music, all that shit, pause it, do anything you want basically, do sound effects. literally the possibilities with Stream Decks are endless. It is one of the most useful products ever for streaming. And if you think that you can do it without it, you can stream without one. I did for a very long time. But as soon as you swap to getting one, it makes your life so much easier, and you will not regret buying one. For my headphones, I'm using the DT990 Pros with the Scarlett 2i2 interface. And moving on swiftly from that, I'm using the Rode Procaster microphone on a very cheap toner boom amp. It cost me about £20 a while back. And, you know, it's done the job. It has fogged my desk a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. That was a mixture of other boom amps as well. I do want to get a Blue Compass at some point, but I can't bring myself to spend £100 on a boom amp. Finally, the last thing before I start talking about my PC is the C920 that I have for my hand cam. It is literally just a Logitech C920. Yeah, they're kind of pricey, and a lot of people use them as an actual face cam because they're that good quality. But I wanted my hand cam to look that little bit cleaner and a little bit sharper. I was using before like a 720p 30 FPS webcam, and it just doesn't look that good. And finally, the PC. My PC build is still not complete, but I wanted to do this setup tour because this is currently the setup that I'm going to be having for quite a bit now. In my PC, I'm using this Corsair case, and I flipping love it. I think it's beautiful. It's just so small, and it's kind of hard to work with. That is the only problem. Once you get everything in there, it looks amazing, but it's pretty hard to work with, in my opinion. Other people's experience might be better because they've had more experience building PCs and stuff. But from my experience, fairly inexperienced PC builder, it's kind of tough. But in there, more importantly, we have a Ryzen 7 3700X on a B450 motherboard, which is going to be upgraded soon to a B550 at least, with 2 sticks of 8GB of Corsair Vengeance RAM.
Yo, so it is Editing Lush here, and I just wanted to say I have actually had to upgrade this RAM because it was getting very strained when I was streaming. So now I have 2 sticks of 16GB of Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro, which cost me around £175.
And an NVIDIA 2060 Super. I was actually quite lucky to get this card reasonably priced just before December, or it might have been in mid-December 2020 when the prices were bad, but you could still somehow find a reasonably priced one. I can't remember how much I got it for at the time, but it was definitely not what they are right now. I also have a Corsair AIO in there, which looks super clean, and I recently got that a couple months ago. It looks so good, and I couldn't be happy with it, really, apart from the fact that I've got to take it out when I upgrade my motherboard. That is painful to think about. I honestly think that's about it for the setup, but I do have a Dyson fan in the background to keep me cool whilst I'm sitting down editing and gaming and streaming all day. But that is about it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. This has been my 2021 gaming and streaming setup tour. I really hope you have enjoyed. If you have, click that like button and subscribe for more videos just like this, and I will see you guys in the next one or in one of my Twitch streams. Peace.